Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend. Hey, welcome to Tim Friend. We're trying something a little different today. Sorry we're not doing one of the other longer play series that I'm doing. But I was looking through my Steam library and I saw this game and I forgot that it existed. And I know it's not really in my wheelhouse to play a game that I don't love, and I don't love this game, this Space Marine game, but I like it. It's fine. It's just fine, and I'm really on a big Warhammer 40k kick right now. So fuck it. Just fuck it. Let's do a new campaign on normal mode. Yes. Wow. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. I should use a British accent. This whole thing's a very British accenty type sci-fi. A Xenos invasion force. I do like the theming of this game very much. It's very. It makes a lot of sense. I'm a big lore dork about this setting. It says the aliens are invading an industrial world, and it's bad. Strategic value absolute. So if you've ever heard the term grimdark before, this is where that comes from. This universe. Exterminatus. Does it blow up the planet? Negative. Strategic value absolute. Deploy capital weaponry? Negative. Estimated reduction of manufacturing output acceptable. Liberation fleet? Affirmative. Minor elements in system. Estimated time of arrival 5 to 37 days. Delay unacceptable. Escalate area denial? Affirmative. Execute request order Adeptus Astartes Ultra. Response incoming. The Adeptus Astartes is, God, deploying the Ultramarines. Christ. This universe definitely has a problem with trying to make their dumb shit sound cool. So have you ever heard the generic term Space Marines to describe a Master Chief or I don't know, someone similar to a Master Chief? This universe literally just calls them Space Marines. But they also try to make it sound cool by calling them the Adeptus Astartes. I think means angels or something like that. But they've already called them Space Marines. They've already named the groups of Space Marines dumb things like Ultramarines, Space Wolves, Blood Angels, Night Lords. Like, come the fuck on. They sound so dumb. They're so tryhardy. Ooh, having a little graphics. They're loading. Good job, graphics. Oh, there's orcs. Yes, but this is Jesus Christ. This looks like shit. I gotta adjust these graphics. Oh my God. Maybe if I do this in full screen. Alright, I think we fixed the graphics shit. Sorry about that. But I'm a Space Marine. And I'm of the Ultramarines. That's right. Not only am I a Space Marine, I'm an Ultramarine Space Marine. Marine. But they've definitely tried to, not even retcon, just kind of like paper over their dumbass names.
This is your plan.
But, I mean, look at this armor. Look how much there is. Look at how fucking... There's a big eagle on his right pauldron and another eagle on his left pauldron. No, it's... There's a lot of bullshit Latin. Eagle's gold, blue, everywhere. He's about to use a jetpack to fall to the planet. Fucking dumb. But it leans into it, you know? It's very earnest. and I kind of respect that, is that I'm pretty sure this universe was based off of a joke, because the company that makes it also makes the Warhammer Fantasy universe. And then they were like, well, what if we made a sci-fi version? Controls. Oh, hello. Tiny little gobos. This is very blood. It's very violence. I'm a space marine. I'm the best at space violence. Probably the best at space violence. Ready to watch me do this incredible knife combo again and again? Use Y to stun opponent. Bap. I did it. And I just stun everybody? Okay, press B to do the execute move. Boom! A step on head. Alright, so universe, it's dumb. It's the tryhardiest tryhard shit in the universe. And there's a lot of people who take it very seriously, even though they probably shouldn't, because at its heart, I think it's satirical. The good guys, with big old air quotes, are super fascists, like the most fascist you can possibly get, and that's like the goodest guys in the game, the humans. The Space Marines that I'm playing are basically the fucking eugenics-ass superhuman that the fascists created to prosecute their wars against people who are different. Like, that's the metaphor in this game. Wow. Like, it's fucking... If you even stop taking it seriously for a second, it becomes clear that the entire thing is very metaphor. Ooh, an explosion made it very audio. My health is low because of the cutscene that happened. I have to regain it via punch. But it's very gratuitous. Like, it's fun for its gratuitousness. It's very, very masculinity. I mean, look at me. Look at this shit. Look at this incredible power fantasy ass shit. But it's, I don't know, it's like, I don't know whether I'd describe it as pulp. I mean, there is definitely pulp amongst the many, many pieces of media that have been made for this universe, whether book or video game. I'm not even bothering with this pistol. The knife is clearly what it wants me to do. Oh, guess it didn't want me to do that either. Look at that orc. Holy shit. Anyway, I had a friend describe it to me as basically mythology, and that made me real happy. Because it's a pretty good way to describe it. It's like superhuman heroes fighting superhuman foes, but there's also like a sort of... I like it when they can bring the human element into it, because it's a terrible, terrible universe full of many threats like these orcs. And, come on, do the thing. Thank you. Now you do it too. And thank you. That's the way to gain health in this game, by the way. I'm not just doing it because I love gratuitous violence or whatever. But that's just the way to do it. Excuse me. Punch. Punch? But it's like sci mythology. It's cool sometimes. It's cool to be the big guy with a big gun who does a big thing and punches a guy. Wow, he's so strong. Like, it's a fucking power fantasy, but that's what a lot of games are. And this isn't necessarily creepy with it, and it doesn't super lean into the sort of it doesn't take the fascist undertones of the Space Marines seriously. So that's, I mean, if there was a game that was like, yes, we need these superhuman soldiers so that they can kill people who think differently, then that would be real creepy. This game doesn't do that. It's just like, you're a Space Marine, you have to fight these aliens, wow. And you could read the fucking the fascist undertones into that. But if you're gonna do that, then you could fucking read them into like halos and shit like that. So this game is no more offensive than any other actual, like any other Space Marine clone ass game. The orc speaking like baffling pseudo cockney. I will never understand it, but whatever, game. I love that this turret just keeps firing, even when it becomes clear what you're doing. It's like, just keep shooting it, man. I do love the orc ships. The big old skull in the front, all cobbled ass together. Yeah, we didn't land. We landed on an orc ship, but we can't take it down with one Space Marine. That's to prove how cool Space Marines are. They can take down an orc cruiser by themselves, cause good at fighting, even with a pistol and just a big knife. Wow, I know. It's pretty cool. It's satirical. It's the thing. It's not. The universe does not actually promote that shit in a serious way, because even when there's no, even when it's one side versus the other, the human Imperium is always has some fucking, like, it's never presented as infallible and good. Like, there's always bad shit that it does. We've got a title. We're playing a Space Marine. It's never shown as like pure and good. It's always like, we had, because of the way we do things, we had to do stupid shit, and that made us lose more people than we gained. Yep. Great. You can't run and talk at the same time. It's just like a like Gears of War 1, whatever the fuck. But yeah, it's the people who endorse the grim fucking Imperium, and they're like, oh yeah, that is the way things should be run. Fight all the aliens and everyone who worships heretical gods other than our God Emperor. God, that is satisfying. They make the gun feel pretty freaking good. It feels like I'm popping little party favors. Ooh, this guy got his dang leg tore off at the knee. There's this guy just kind of fell down, went to sleep. Oh, at least he has a friend who fell down identically, but with no gun. Probably got executed for not having his gun. But yeah, there are some fans who take it very seriously, and I think they should take it less seriously. Because you know my deal. Everything is worthy of criticism, especially the things that you love. You should criticize the things you love so that it can earn your love, I guess, instead of just love it for its for one aspect and ignore the flaws. You don't ignore the flaws of a person you're in love with. Why should you ignore the flaws of an art? Pop, 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 and what's up? Damn. What a punch. Alright. Oh, we get a thing. There's like a little thing here for no fucking reason that has a gun in it. I got the bolter. The cool gun for cool boys. Now I can shoot these guys. It's pretty satisfying, I can't lie. Alright. See you next time on Tim Frame, guys. I'll talk more about why I like the Warhammer universe. Maybe. See you later, everybody.